Alright guys, so I want to talk to you guys about one. Look at this. So every day my daughter has a carpool. She is in school about 40 minutes from her home. People say it's 30-35, but actually with traffic and everything it takes about 35-40. And then there is a during picking up, you have to wait in the line, so it's about another 15-20 minutes. So it's one way 35 minutes, and then we are 35 plus 35, 70 minutes plus another 20 minutes, about 1.5 hour run. While dropping also there is a bit of a line, so there's always a 1.5 hour run. We have to do the carpool 2-3 times a month, but then kids, they don't have the activities. They have the activities in the evening also. You know how we used to have activities in school days? So they would stay maybe 1 hour extra, many a time. They would say 1 hour extra or 2 hour extra in the school, and then they would be separate from the pool now. They will not come with the pool. Carpool means, 5 or 6 kids, they decide, like parents of 5 or 6 kids get together and say that they will all drive the kids together. Like basically, no, the way it will work is one parent will drive all the kids on Monday, and the other will drive all the kids on Tuesday. That way everybody else will save time, right? On Wednesday, another parent will drive. So everybody will get turns. All the parents will get turn and take turns, and all the kids will be hauled to the school and back. So there are apps online which basically help you in managing the carpool. People, they manage their availability. The kids, who are coming, who are not. It's very easy to know which kids are coming, which kids are not, and how many kids. If the car is full, then obviously the second car has to be, introduced. So basically, this is what carpool is. So now you may think that okay, there are, let's say there are 6. This car accommodates only 4 kids, but the other car accommodates 6 kids. So let's say I join a carpool with 6 kids, right? So that means my turn will come only once in 6 times, right? So probably just twice a week. First of all, my turn comes 2 to 3 times a week. Second thing is, as I said, activities of the kids. My kids' activity may be at different times. Like for example, Monday and Wednesday, she has to be in the school about 1 hour before the scheduled time of the school. So all the kids go together and she goes together separately. So then I have to send her there. So 2 days that way they are separate, and then another 2 days she has to. I basically drive to school 7 to 8 times. So there will be 10 times, right, in a week. There are 5 school days, so morning and evening including. There are about total 10 school days, right? I drive almost 7 times to school, 7 to 8 times to school every single day. So every single week. And Saturday and Sunday are extra. I have to many a time take the kid on Saturday morning for the activity, then bring her back in the evening and things like that. So I'm spending almost 3-4 hours every Saturday and every Sunday also. So my kid is in about 6 to 7 activities. So it takes a long time. It is a very time-consuming activity. So this is the thing, this is the life here. I'm right now going to the carpool. Another aspect of the carpool is, let's say the carpool is at 3:30. I mean, this is one pin in the life of your routine that cannot budge from your from its place. Everything has to be aligned with that. You cannot be out eating with friends. You cannot be out having fun. You have to be back home by 3:30. If your kid is, it's a very big deal. Like, these parents won't like it. American parents, right? So they won't like it that their kids are waiting or things like that. It's not a good thing to happen. So this is another very important aspect, that the carpools are very binding. You could be doing anything. You have to drop it and go. If you're working in America in a job, then it is easy to manage such things because people would understand these things also, right? Right. When you're working but when you're having your own business, then how would your customer understand it? How would your employees understand it? So people say that you are your own boss. Actually, in America, it's not true. Your employees are your boss. Your customers are your boss. Definitely your customers. Definitely your employees. So this is the life here. This is a very important aspect, a very interesting aspect of life here. The carpools are very common for middle school and high school kids, and they're very time consuming. This stays in your life for almost 10 years. If you're two kids apart, 3 to 4 years apart, then this will stay continuously for 10 years in your life. I have seen people waiting in the carpool, waiting for the carpool, going to, let's say they have some work in that area, they'll go there and then they'll wait there. And they would wait there because, let's say the carpools, they have to do the pickup at 3 o'clock. They'll go there and they have to finish something at 2 o'clock. They'll go there early and finish that off, let's say by 2:15, and then wait there for 45 minutes. I've seen people doing that. I have seen a variety of situations related to that. So carpool is something that is a very interesting part of the fabric of American life. In fact, on freeways, there are separate carpool lanes. So the entire traffic would be blocked, but the carpool lane would be separate, which will be usually faster than the other lanes because there will be lesser traffic for those lanes. Carpool is that big of a deal in America. Every city pretty much has carpool lane. Many cities have. I've lived in 25 cities. They all have carpool. So I would assume that every city seems to have carpool lanes, separate carpool lanes for everybody. It's interesting, it's a very interesting thing. Let me know. You can Google for carpool lanes. Yeah. So carpool lane, when you're in the carpool lane, you have to have 2 or more people inside the car. And there are sections on anybody else driving in the carpool lane at other times. At the time of at school times. So at the time of this is carpool is also for work also. Many people get together and then they go together. That way they drive only one car. In case of kids, they cannot drive. So that is the main reason they all go together. But in case of work, they want to save the gas cost and they want to chit chat while driving and things like that. So this is how the carpool is established. So you can Google for carpool and see, what all carpool lanes you see. In San Francisco, you need 3 people minimum for carpool. Typically, carpools are not there. Carpool lanes are not enforced. The rules are not enforced on those lanes during weekends. But in San Francisco, they are enforced. So this is pretty much a very interesting aspect of car life here. Thank you.